Focus presents a random game that I'm gonna play. A game made by spiders. I never heard of that company. Whoa, fancy place. Okay, I guess I could press X to start. Hello everyone, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. What I'm playing is called GreedFall. Now, I never played this game. All I heard that this is a RPG game, and what you could do is you could make the choices and you get to battle some monsters or something like that. I'm not really sure. Let's go play. Okay, difficulties. Easy, that companions are stronger and enemies are weaker and less aggressive. It's perfect for players who wish to have an adventure without too much time on strategy or crafting. Normal, it increases the balance challenge, and I had to make some improvements on my skills and equipments. Hard, the enemies are numberless and more aggressive, and they affect more damages. You need to craft some good system and upgrade your characters carefully. It screams the enemies are more quicker and more numberless and more lethal than ever. Select this mode if you're looking for an ultimate challenge. Well, I'm kind of new, so I'm gonna go do it on normal mode, so let's go play. What are you painting?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower.
Looks like someone's getting a self-portrait.
There. Now, hold the pose.
Oh, this is my character that I'm gonna go play as, so. Okay, this might take a little time for me to decide, so give me a few moments, okay? Okay, and after you make your appearance for your characters, you get to choose the skills, like warrior, technitor, or magic. I didn't know they're gonna put magic on this game. This is kind of like a Dragon Age game where you get to be a warrior or rogue or mage, and well, you gotta be careful what you choose because you need to understand the skills and recognize talents and stuff like that. So let's see. Okay, and I think this is a skill tree, so let's see. I only got 1 point right now, so I'm gonna go increase strength. Now, see, what's it? The charisma? The charisma reduces multi-dice. Oh, science. Oh, I think this is the auto skill burn, so I guess I'll. Let's see. Guess I'll pick this. Okay, now that I got everything ready, let's go.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting...
Oh, the character could talk in this game. Nice.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested my pity.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Meh. Okay, the compass and on top and the center it says your point act. Huh, I guess I need to do some quests. Let's see, the big exclamation point that's buzzing like that is the main quest, and the one that's not buzzing like that is the side quest. Okay, I guess I need to go. Say goodbye to your mother. Huh. Oh. A cutscene.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt!
Oh my, am I gonna fight now?
Protection! I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Oh,
Fight
yep.
with honor!
Okay. Attack 3 times. Okay, triangle is the main attack. Triangle is a secondary. I could dodge to see. Whoa. Ooh, cool. Whoa. Okay. Ow. Okay, I lost some health. Heal yourself. Let's see. Ooh, techno pause. Let's see. Techno pause will allow you to choose your next action. Let's see. Assign. Oh, I could assign to make it. Ooh, nice. Nah, come on. Oh no. Ah, come on.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Ooh, firearms. I could use the guns too. Nice. Let's see. Open a techno pause. Let's see. Ooh, I just wasted a bullet. Let's see if there's any way to... Oh, I could assign. Let's see. Oops! Oh, I'm training. Oh, I get it. Let's see, the physical armor is shown with a shield, with a health bar. Armor shows part of the physical, so... To break the armor, I need to impact the weapon or use certain traps. Magic attack ignores the armor. Man, I should have picked the magic instead of the royal theme. Oh well. Okay, change the equip weapon. Ooh, I have a hammer. Hey. Ow. Ah, Come on, come on, move it, move it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get away from me. Ah! I'm gonna run out of bullets and I am so gonna be mad if I lose. Okay, Philly. Here in the States, I will use special attacks to inflict bonus damage and make the enemies use their balance. Let's see. Okay, the meter will go up when I attack enemies, cast spells, or parry the attacks. Okay. Ah! Ooh, nice.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Let's see.
On the
Okay.
contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay, now that I've done training of how to fight, hopefully I can fight better in the near future, so time to say goodbye to the Keldo's mom. And she should be in here.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times.
Whoa, she's sick.
It's you, my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
What
Yes,
island?
The idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
A coin? You give me a coin or is that a compass?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Oh man, this is like a sad part. Few minutes of me playing and I just experienced a sad part of this game. I wonder how this charm's gonna be a good luck charm. I guess I'll find out eventually. See, you can run faster by using sprint by pressing the square. Ooh, nice. I don't have to waste too much time walking. Hello, Kurt.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Something tells me that I need to go get something before I could go to the port. And let's see what is this? Okay, cool. He's a main combat master and wields heavy armors. Let's see, his life points is 900. Ooh, that's kind of a little high. Now let's see, his weapons are melee weapons, engagement actions, balance potion, special attacks. Well, that kind of depends on the equip's weapon. And let's see, ooh, there's a relationship level? This kind of reminds me of the relationship level in the Dragon Age game. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because in the Dragon Age games you could form some relationship with some of the characters, your companions, and if you manage to get a high enough relationship, your main character and whoever's your companion who has the highest relationship could be the boyfriend and a girlfriend kind of thing, and maybe you could upgrade them to the best attack skills or something like that. I don't know. Let me see characteristics. I was just reading the characteristics. So, square to add a team. Okay, let's go do it. Okay, I just attained a secondary quest.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know.
Probably.
It is certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, let's see, what should I do? Should I do the main one or the secondary quests? Good questions.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't
Probably.
know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna go complete the next mission, so... there he is.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fradee. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas,
Maybe.
yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Let's see, ask about... Okay.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay, and what's the relationship with the merchants?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
And what's the tier for the?
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall
What kind of
discover all
language?
this for yourself soon enough.
Okay, and the last question is the relationship with the Leam? The Leam?
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been
Oh, I
dragging
could
on.
skip the
In
dialogue,
fact, it
but
has been dragging
I'm not
on
gonna
for
skip any.
years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Okay, I guess I have nothing else to ask about. I could just leave and complete the mission.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Oh, and who's this guy?
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir-Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
Yeah, why?
The Prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Oh, and I get to ask more questions. Let's see.
Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Teleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminis and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Let's see, next question.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Teleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Let's see, what is Tenemne's position on Tir Fadi?
How is Thélème faring on Tir Fadi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Okay, and last question.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tir Fadi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Okay, so that's the last question I'm gonna ask him, so I guess I'll leave and try to complete the mission.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay, I'm guessing I should go do the side quest before. Yeah, but where? Oh, I see him.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam.
Whoa, is he
Of course
sick
we're
too?
ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Let me see. Ask about auto
Why
merchants.
don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise, if these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Huh? I guess more instructions?
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Let's see. What should I do? Threaten prison sentence or... I guess I should try threaten the prison sentence.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sade, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
Ooh, I managed to threaten him.
I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. To my help! And death to the others!
Ah, come on.
Things are about to get dicey.
One down, two more to go. Oh, one more to go. Ooh, and I get to loot. Nice. Let me see. Is there anything? Ooh. Okay, this must be the guy that I need to stop.
Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Don't listen to him, he's a phony.
This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance. And give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Don't listen to him, he's a phony.
Everything, your potion. Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Meh. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Let's see, I should ask about nasty side effects. Yeah, there might be some nasty side effects, like you could die from poisoning, or you could draw an extra foot or something like that, so.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
That didn't explain much, so as for a demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
I wonder he's gonna faked it.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
I didn't see him drink.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Okay, what I need to do is to go to the back of his wagon thing, and I need to be sneaky. Huh, that shouldn't have been too hard. Let's see, pick up. Letter from the innkeeper, the weird alchemist who went into room upstairs specifically asked to clean it during his stay. The old fool doesn't want to accidentally break his files, so leave him in his filth. The customer's always right. See, what's this?
To my help
Uh-oh.
and death to the others!
Ah. Okay, that was too close. Somehow, for some reason, I got ambushed. So I'm gonna go have a look. Got the antidote. Let's see the notes. They're covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. The results of the page are sufficient, but the recipe leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was fairly knowledgeable. Okay, now that I got the potion, maybe I could force him to drink it and hopefully he experiences bad side effects, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Have you finally made up your mind?
See, show him the remedy he's selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us, to prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Yeah, I guess let's have a look in here. No, I don't think there's anything downstairs. The arrow is pointing up. So we'll see. I guess the upstairs is... Oh, found it. There you are.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance.
And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Let's see. Let me ask about the potion he's
I'm
selling.
not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls.
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests
Yeah, why
on
didn't you?
for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Let's see. Science
Why does Sahin
obsession.
bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
What should I do? Should I help him escape or arrest him? I don't want to risk having him poison other people for his poison experiment, so I'm gonna go arrest him.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
Well, it's your fault for making illegal potions. So, time to me to go back to... Let's see, go directly... Ooh, I could go directly back? Nice. And here I am.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Speak about...
I
Okay.
tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Okay, and deliver the
He
alchemist?
is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens
I
have
did
gathered
arrest
around the
him.
building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Ooh, I get
Goodbye.
experience points. Nice. And I level up.
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
What?
Ask me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Okay, I had to go to Port Quarter and let's see.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And he trip.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay, let's see. What should I ask him? Oh, I should ask him about the Hartics.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Let's see.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Telebe's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Okay, what other questions I could ask about?
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain. I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask about the cabin boy. Let's see, where do you see him
When did you
last?
see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay, who was his close friends?
Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
Well, this has been a good introduction for GreedFall. Hopefully I get to fight more and have a little less dialogue. So, in the next episode, I'm gonna go complete a few more side quests before I could go find Constantine. So, until next time, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Bye!